Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Wispin here, and I'm back with another video here on the Central server. So it's been about a week since my last episode, and that's probably about how long it's going to be in between each one until the full version of Pixelmon is out. But today I want to go ahead and show you guys how to get all of those special texture Pokemon that I showed in a video a couple days ago on servers. So if a server that you're playing on, or you're playing on my server, is on beta 12 or later, which right now there is nothing later, but if at the time you're watching this there's a later beta, then this will probably be possible. And the date is in either October or November, because it does end at the end of November. You'll no longer be able to collect these guys. So what you need to do is make sure that you're doing it at the correct time. That's really important. You can't do it at any time during the night. You have to actually wait until the moon is at a certain point in the sky. I don't know if that was on purpose or accident or what, but I found that it only works at like a really specific time. So what I'm gonna do is try to change all of these Pokemon into the special textures at the correct time without actually like setting the time or anything. So just based off of where the moon is in the sky. So right now it's day, so we can't catch one, but what I'm gonna do is actually head over here. I know there is a I think there's a flower forest biome over here, which is where Chikorita spawns, and I actually want a... Oh, speaking of starters, we might as well catch this Empoleon. So I don't have an Empoleon. I have a Charizard, a Superior, a Venusaur, a Blastoise, a Torterra. I have a few Blazikins. I'm just going to change one, and then I also have a Typhlosion. So I'm probably going to go ahead and change all of these. I know my Charizard is shiny, and so is the Typhlosion, but I can't be bothered to get non-shiny ones, so I'm just going to turn the shiny ones if I can. I don't even know if it's possible, but I guess we'll find out. But let me go ahead and grab... Breloom will probably be... Oh, we can put him to sleep with Breloom, so let's just do that. Okay, thanks, guy. You're the best, just running straight at me before I'm ready. Okay, so let's... hopefully we don't one-shot it. I don't actually want to do anything apart from just put it to sleep, because I don't want to risk accidentally killing it. So we'll just put it to sleep and spam Ultra Balls, and hopefully, eventually, we'll be able to catch it. We might have to eventually lower its health a little bit, but I'm not too sure about that. We'll see. I might have to switch over to one of the other starters that's a lower level than 67. Oh, never mind. There we go. We got it. Okay, so first try. Let's go ahead and switch back out our Breloom. Might as well just have it here. But now we have also an Empoleon that we're going to change over. And what that means is we're going to actually have to get a bunch of jack-o'-lanterns, which I don't actually think I have any pumpkins, which will kind of be a problem. I didn't think about that until just now, which, yeah, great planning. But yeah, we'll find a way to get some pumpkins or some jack-o'-lanterns, and then, maybe even make a little bit of a farm so we can have enough for all of our starters. I know you just need a pumpkin and a torch, I think, and that will give yourself a jack-o'-lantern. And what you need to do is actually place a torch down. Okay, so at nighttime, I guess I'll show it in the video later on, so if you're having issues with it. But at nighttime, at a certain time during the night, you place a torch on the ground, which I don't have any torches, but you just place it. Say I placed a torch right here. Then you'd throw out your Pokemon on top of the torch and right-click it with the jack-o'-lantern. And that's all you have to do, but I know a lot of people have been having issues with it. Alright guys, so I've been running around here, haven't been able to find any Chikoritas or their evolutions, but I want to go over how to get pumpkins. So I know you can find them just like you normally do in Minecraft, but also there's a lot of Pokemon that actually drop pumpkins or pumpkin seeds. So if you're trying to collect pumpkins, this is what you need to go ahead and try and find. There's Snorlaxes, which those spawn in the Extreme Hills biome, if I'm not mistaken, which you can actually find at all the different wilderness warps, or at least 3 out of 4 of the wilderness warps. So like warp, I think, west, east, and south, or maybe north, I don't know. 3 out of 4 of those are Extreme Hills, so you can just find Snorlaxes there. But pumpkin seeds are dropped by Blossom, what is that? That is a Bellsprout, a Ivysaur, Bulbasaur, Executor, Gloom, Leafeon, oh gosh, Oddish, Torterra, Tropius. Oh, it's so hard to name the Pokemon just looking at these tiny little icons. And then there's Venusaur, Victory Bell, Gloom. Did I already say Gloom? I think I already said Gloom. Vileplume, Weeping Bell, and okay, there's a lot. See, so you can look it up on the Pixelmon wiki if that totally didn't make any sense, because I don't even know if I listed them all off. But a lot of those spawn in like plains or flower forest biomes. I wasn't able to find any. So what I'm going to do is see if any of the players online right now will have some pumpkins that they'll go ahead and trade or sell to me. A lot of people did /pay Wispinol and then a bunch of money. So right now I'm sitting at a nice 125,000 on the server, which is just insane. You guys you shouldn't pay me money. I know a lot of it came from Trinios, and I think some came from Keys, but I'm not entirely sure on if it all came from them or other people too. I don't really know, but we got a bunch, so we might as well use it to buy ourselves some pumpkins. It's turning night, which I think I already missed my chance into night, so I might have to wait till the next night, but that's all right. Alright guys, so I got myself a pumpkin. We just need to go ahead and craft ourselves a hoe so we can go ahead and farm these. I only have one, so I'm going to have to plant these and then wait for them to grow. Although I might have bone meal. What am I doing? I need to craft the hoe. Can't just get the materials for it. But yeah, so we'll have to wait for these to all grow some pumpkins. It already passed. I know the moon has to be somewhere around like right in this area, or at least that's what you set it to automatically make it work. I did it during the live stream, and a lot of people were able to actually get the special textures. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure on how late in the night the moon can actually get to where it stops working. So we'll just have to try it again tomorrow night if we can get enough pumpkins by then. I mean, we only need a couple pumpkins, but I wanted to plant the first few so that we can farm them a little bit more quickly. Oh, and look at that. We actually had pumpkin seeds sitting here the whole time. Wow, okay. I guess I'll just plant these over here. And then I was looking for bone meal, but I didn't actually see any just now, but I'm pretty sure we have it somewhere in here, right? Bone meal, maybe down here? No. Where would I keep bones? Oh, here they are. Okay, there we go. So we don't really need to turn all of our bones over, although I don't think bones really have any other purpose apart from bone meal. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But there we go. So this should help us to get them quite a bit quicker. Alright guys, and I just walked out my front door, and here's a feraligator. So again, we might as well catch this guy. Okay, that was kind of a creepy noise that he made. But yeah, we might as well catch him just so that we have more starters to add to our collection. But we'll put him to sleep and then just go ahead and start spamming the Ultra Balls at him like we did with the Empoleon, because I don't want to risk killing him. And the sleep does help. I think it helps. I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure status effects help to make the catch rate a little bit easier, as well as getting them down to like low health. But I'm not sure how much it actually affects the rate at which you catch them. But we should be able to get this guy. He's a lower level than the Empoleon, and the Empoleon only took 3 Ultra Balls. So actually, I don't think level affects it. I don't think the Pokemon's level affects the rate. So like higher level Pokemon are just as easy to catch as the same Pokemon at a lower level, if that makes sense. I think that's the way it works. Not entirely sure. But hopefully we can get him. Is he gonna be... We might have to switch out to like one of our lower level starters and do a little bit of damage, which we probably should have our Scyther out so that we can just spam him with False Swipe and get him down to 1 HP, but I can't be bothered to do that. But he is breaking free every time. Let's see. We have a... He's a water type, so fire type would probably be good to make sure that we don't actually kill him. Except Blaziken doesn't have any fire type moves. Great, Blaziken. You're very helpful. But I guess it doesn't really matter. We got quick attack. We'll just use that a few times. And I completely forgot to put him back to sleep. That's why he was using moves that whole time. That would probably be useful. So let me switch back over to Breloom before we kill him. And go ahead and use Spore one more time. Actually, let's just use one Ultra Ball real quick and see if that will work. And if it doesn't, we'll use Spore. It's been a while. Oh, nope, he broke free. Okay, let's go ahead and... What am I doing? Switch to Pokemon. Breloom, there we go. And use Spore on him. Wow, that did a lot of damage. I think he has an ability, or he was using a move that increased his attack stat. But there we go. So, oh, why am I using Spore again? Okay, that was smart. And Ultra Ball. There we go. Okay, so this should definitely work. He's asleep. He's at low health. And we're using an Ultra Ball. Come on. Please catch him. There we go. Okay, we got him. So it is turning to day again, so probably about 15 minutes server time before it actually turns to night, and I haven't seen any restart warning, so we should be good to go. That is the moon going down. I'm not entirely sure what time we actually have to do this, so I guess we'll just test it throughout the night and see. Alright guys, so we got our first pumpkin. I think what I'm going to do with this one is, because we have so many different starters that we need to change over, I'm going to go ahead and plant this one as well, just around the edges of the house. I know this isn't really like the best farm ever, but it'll work. And the rest should be coming in pretty soon here. But the more we have, the faster we'll be able to get enough for all, I think, 3, 6. Why am I counting like that? I don't know why I'm counting by threes, but PC, there we go. So 6, 7, 8, and then we have 9 for the Torterra. Which actually oh wait, never mind. We have 8. Okay, so 6, 8, and then we have, where's the rest? Didn't we just catch a fur alligator? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Okay, there we go. I'm blind. But there we go. So we have 9 different ones that we need. So we need 9 pumpkins. Need to craft those into jack-o'-lanterns, and then we should be good to go. But we still have to wait all day, and we still have to wait for the pumpkins to grow. And we only have, what? Oh, we have enough pumpkins planted. Okay, good. Alrighty, guys. So the server just went ahead, did a restart. It is nighttime now, so I'm going to just go ahead and we need some torches is what I think, right? Yeah, okay. Torches to craft ourselves. Wait, what? Torches to craft ourselves jack-o'-lanterns. Spacing out a little bit there. And I think that should be enough, and I'm not entirely... There we go. Okay, so that's all we need, as well as we need 1 torch to place on the ground. So let's see. It is, sky... The moon rises from right there, so it's going that way. So that's where it is in the sky right now. Let's see if this actually works at this exact point of time. Alright, so no, it doesn't work yet. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and wait for it to get later in the night and see if maybe it'll let us do it later on. Alright guys, so the moon is straight above us now. Last time we tried it, it was right about there. Let's see if it works yet. I don't think it's going to, but yeah, okay. So I think we have to wait for the moon to be about right in that area, which will be another couple minutes. So yeah, I'll try it when it gets to about right there. And while we're waiting for the moon for it to get later in the night, I might as well go ahead and say this. The winner of the random shiny from the last episode is actually right here in chat. Party Rocks Gaming. You will have a random shiny egg next time you log into the server. If you guys want a chance to win a random shiny Pokemon in the next episode, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, and comment down below, and make sure to include your in-game name in the comment so I know who you are on the server. And yeah, I'll just choose a random person. You'll get a free random shiny in the next video. Alright, a little bit later in the night, not too far from last time, but we might as well try it again. And still not working. Okay, so I see why you guys are having some problems with this. Seems like it has to be a really specific time during the night, and I'm not entirely sure at exactly what point it'll let us go ahead and do this. I know it does work. We did it during the live stream when I set the time to the actual time that it said on the Pixelmon wiki that it needs to be. So when we set it to that time, it did work, but right now it's not working. So I guess we'll just wait a little bit longer. Alright guys, so I just went ahead and swapped over to Superior because he wasn't shiny, and I wanted to see if maybe that makes a difference. But it looks like the moon needs to be passed about right there, and then it'll work. But I don't think you can actually... Oh, yep, it did work. It did work? It did work. It just, when it was shiny, for some reason it didn't display it instantly like it does with all the other Pokemon. But yeah, so once the moon's about pretty late in the night, almost to the next day, you can actually go ahead and do this. So let's go ahead and switch all of these guys over, and then we'll take a look at them. I know I did take a look at them in the other video, but I'll do it again here. And I know I accidentally missed Superior during the video that I was showing all these guys off, so I'll show them to you here. But yeah, let's switch. See, as you can see, it doesn't look like Typhlosion actually switched. And what I just realized is it doesn't consume the jack-o'-lantern, so you really only need one. You don't need a bunch. But if you throw him back out and he's a shiny, then he'll be transferred over. But for the rest of them, it just instantly changes them. But yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's all 9 of our starters that we had. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. They're pretty cool. So there's the Charizard, of course, which I'm sure you guys have seen. Probably my favorite one out of all of them is the Charizard. And then there's Superior, which I missed during the last video. Just kind of black with yellow eyes. Pretty cool. Venusaur is, and got attacked by a random Growlithe. Okay. Thanks, Growlithe. Venusaur, really cool. I like this one quite a bit. I don't think Venusaur's shiny texture is all that great, so it's pretty cool to have one that actually is really cool. And again, Typhlosion's really cool. I like this one. His shiny texture is pretty awful, as you saw when I had him thrown out a couple minutes ago. It's pretty lame, but this one is really cool. I like this a lot. And then for Alligator, I don't like for Alligator's model, which I already said, just because it's really old and not updated, super blocky. I think it's going to be changed soon, but I'm not entirely sure if that's the case. I have seen the updated model that they have planned, but for some reason they never implemented it into the game, so I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe for the final release of 5.0 it'll be in the game. And then we have Empoleon, which is just like super dark and has like white glowing eyes, which pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. I think I don't like this one very much compared to some of the others. But let's take a look at Blastoise, Torterra, and Blaziken. Those are the last three that we actually were able to get. All of the third generation starters have these different textures. I just wasn't able to catch them all. So if you guys have them on your own, then you can go ahead and get these yourself. But yeah, Blaziken, we have quite a small Blaziken here. Texture looks a little bit messy. I don't know what's going on, like with its face and everything. It's kind of weird. Not my favorite. And then we have Torterra, which Torterra's is really cool. It's like a blood red instead of the normal green texture, which I like his a lot. So if you guys have a Torterra, you should probably change him over to one of these Halloween guys. Now, I think after November, you won't be able to change any more Pokemon into these versions, but I think you'll be able to keep these if you have already done it. So that's pretty cool. So only people that have been on the server in October and November, well, really the end of November, because it was just added as an update a little bit later than Halloween, we'll be able to get these guys. But here we go. Our final one is Blastoise, which he's like a mutant Ninja Turtle, which is really just cool. I like him a lot. Can we ride Blastoise? Yes, we can. Wow. That's awesome. Okay. So we can ride a Ninja Turtle around. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and actually end this video here. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you guys can get yourselves some of these special textures here on the Poke Central server. If you guys want to join the server, make sure you go ahead and check the link down in the description. There should be a link to a tutorial on how to install Pixelmon. It's Pixelmon 5.0 Beta 12 at the time of this recording, but we will be updating to later betas as they're released. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.